guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm joined by Daisy, and we decided to ask you guys on Twitter, Insta and Snapchat what you guys would like to know about us or about our friendship. So we decided we'd do a little kind of Q&A for you, and I've got some questions asked by you guys at home on my phone, so I'm just going to go through them and answer the questions. So the first question was asked by Miss Molly TX on Twitter. She said, if you could become friends with one celebrity / famous person, who would it be and why? So you go first.
Alfie Days.
And why?
Because he's fit.
I don't believe that in, so you've got to be
He's he's just, I love watching him, and it'd just be like,
cool to be friends with him.
it would just be amazing to be friends with him, to like know what it's like to be him.
Yeah, I think I'd have to say Alfie as well. I love Zoe and Mark as well. Yeah, so I like Joe, Zoe, Mark and Alfie. They're like my four favourites. But and not because I like Alfie more than the others, it's just I think being friends with Alfie would be really cool, and he seems like a really nice guy. So, and I've met him myself, so he is. I don't know what I'm saying. I think he is. I've met him, so I know he is. He's really, really sweet, and I got to speak to him for a bit. So I know he's a nice guy, and I'd love to be friends with him. I think that'd be really, really cool. So the next question was asked on Instagram by Kitty_. She says, what inspired you to do YouTube? So this is more just for me, isn't it? Because you don't do YouTube. I was inspired by Alfie, Zoe. Yeah, I would have to say probably Alfie and Zoe. I always used to watch YouTube when I was younger, and I started a little YouTube channel when I was younger, which is now completely privated, so no one can watch it. And those videos were really cringe. They were unedited. I just used to upload them as a bit of fun. And I guess also they were the kind of years where no one was really like full-on famous from YouTube, or people were trying to just get into the stage they could be, and people didn't know they could, like I didn't know myself that people could be making money and a job out of it. I just imagined that that was their hobby after school and stuff. So I decided I'd do it myself. But now I would say restarting my channel, it is being inspired by Alfie and Zoe and Mark. Yeah, I'd have to say probably Alfie and Zoe in particular, because when I started it they were the two people I mainly watched, so Alfie and Zoe. The next one is by Maddie Laybury on Snapchat. She said, how long have you known each other? So we've known each other for 4 years.
5 or 4?
When did you move to your house? Because I met you the year you moved.
5 or 4 years
yeah,
ago.
4 or 5 years ago, we don't really know. 4 or 5 years ago, we've basically been best friends ever since. We kind of had a year where we didn't really see each other that much. School, and I was, yeah, it was like school. Mum didn't work at the the pub at that time, and we just kind of both had school, and I was on holiday in the summer
until
holidays.
I found your number and then we met up.
Oh yeah, because your mum, didn't you find my number and then you texted me off your mum's phone or whatever?
Basically, I found your number, and then I looked at my, I didn't
No,
realise.
wait, you found my mum's number because I didn't have a phone at that point. So you
Yeah.
texted my mum off your mum's phone and was like, can Molly meet up? And I was like, who the hell? And then I realised, and I was like, oh. So the next question is from Freya on Snapchat. She said, describe 3 things about each other that makes you so special to each other. Okay, do you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. What? I don't know. I would say nothing's ever got in the way of our friendship. Like, you've never kind of turned around and been like arsey to me, ever. Like, you've never let other people go in front of our friendship, and I find that special because I've never really had a friend that hasn't done that at all. Like, not even like my closest friends now, they've done it at some point. But yeah, you've never done that, so that's special. I think a lot of people try, like, because she's younger than me, are like, that means you can't have a good friendship, and that's never got in our way either. Like, stuff like that, you've never let it get in our way, whereas other people probably would have done.
The thing for me, as you said, was one of them would be that obviously.
Oh my god, I nearly fell off the chair.
It's obviously that we have an age difference, and my friends had a bit of a trouble with it until I basically just stood up for them. Yeah. And then also you've always stood up for me, and we've never had a proper argument.
We've had little times where we have been angry with each other and haven't spoken.
Little blips, but we always sorted it out.
Yeah, we sorted it out in a few days. Okay, sorry if the angle looks a bit different because now we had the camera battery run out, so we've had to go and swap it out for a spare. So, the question, is it different having a friend that is younger than you? Not really. I mean, it is different in the aspect of some things. So, it's not different as in a good friendship. Like, if I've got a good friendship with Daisy and the age doesn't change that at all. It's sometimes different as in the fact we piss each other off because I'm older and she's younger. Not as in like age aspect, as in just we piss each other off because I'm all grown up and she's like younger than me sometimes. The next one is, where's the furthest place you've been? Where's the furthest place you've been?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the furthest she's been is Turkey, which is 4 hours on the plane. Furthest I've been is Jamaica, which is 8 to 10 hours on the plane. Jamaica is also the nicest place I've ever been. So Ricky says, would you or have you ever kissed a poster / picture of an idol? Yeah, I know. We have.
Yes.
On the same night.
Yes.
So basically,
I've done it several times.
So basically, like we mentioned earlier on in the video, is that we used to like Justin Bieber a lot, and we had a poster of Justin Bieber up on this room, like when I was in this house.
This is so embarrassing.
Up on there, and we kissed it because on our like first it was our first sleepover.
This is so embarrassing. My friends watch these videos.
It was just a piss take, though it didn't matter. Millie says, what makes you love Pointless Vlog?
Well, reasons.
Tall, really nice, like really sweet, funny, cute.
He's like
just everything. He's so nice, positive, happy. Like he's just such a positive influence.
He's such an idol.
Exactly.
I think he's such a role model. He's not like some of those really bad YouTubers.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, I don't like him at all.
Rosie says, out of Zoe and Alfie, who do you prefer?
Alfie.
I don't really prefer. I could say I like Alfie more only because of one thing, and that is because I've met Alfie, so I kind of like I've seen him in real life, so I kind of gained more love for him.
I like Alfie more because I watch him more. I do watch Zoe, but not much, to be honest.
I'm gonna say I don't really know, but if I had to pick, like gun to my head, it would have to be Alfie because I've met him. Faye said, what's the best thing to calm down anxiety? So it's more me answering this again. I would say taking yourself out of the situation and being alone, and making sure that you're not too hot, because that is a big problem, and some people might be like, why? Like, it just is. You hyperventilate a little bit when you're having an anxiety attack, and being hot does not help. I would say just take yourself out of the situation. Maybe even stick on like a YouTuber you like. I'm always sticking on like Alfie, Zoe, Marcus Butler when I'm anxious, and it really helps. So I would say that. So anyway, that is it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. And I'll see you all on my next video. Let me know down below what you would like to see, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!